A very good morning, everyone. It's indeed a pleasure today to take you around in this new facility. I am Dr. Rajesh Bendre. I am the head chief of labs and also the head of the department for clinical chemistry today. Very welcome and a good morning again. We are currently standing in the corridor. The way the lab is planned, we have an L-shaped corridor. On this side, we have the corridor where we are looking at is mainly the non-technical area and the histopathology department. And on this side of the L, as you can see, this is the entire technical area. So I will start first with the technical area. This is our accession department. As you can see, we receive samples in this window. Our logistic boys will come here, will deliver the samples along with the test requisition form. It will be checked as per the test requisition form whether the samples are appropriate. And in this entire department, we have the 3 levels of checking, where you can see 3 sections mainly of sample cross-checking, sample identification, registration, barcoding of the samples. And once the samples are barcoded, they will be sent to the respective department through pneumatic chutes. We have pneumatic chute. Through these pneumatic chutes, we will be sending samples to the respective department. So that's the accessioning department. This is our sample archival area, where we have storage of samples at -20 and 228 degrees centigrade. So all the process samples will be stored here. This is our quality assurance department. So we have a team of quality assurance department headed by Mrs. Seema Jadhav, and we have a separate access control document control room where all the QA related documents are stored. This is our microbiology department. This is headed by Dr. Shama Shetty, and this department we have segregated as per the sections. So this is the first room, as we see here, is the media preparation room, where the medias are prepared in-house, the routine medias are prepared in-house under strict aseptic conditions. Now the whole department has been further subdivided as per sections. So the first sections which we are going to look at is bacteriology. This is the bacteriology section, where we have automated systems like BACTEC and VITEC. For the identification as well as sensitivity of the organisms. We have separate biosafety cabinets for processing of the samples and plating. Next we enter into the mycobacteriology section. Here again we have fully automated system like Midget and again BACTEC for TB cultures as well as fluid cultures. This is our cytogenetics department. In the cytogenetics department, basically we have conventional karyotyping. Separate dedicated biosafety hoods and a CO2 incubator, and the dedicated CO2 incubator required for conventional karyotyping. We have the reporting area. This is a section headed by Dr. Anurita Payas. This is the dedicated room, dedicated dark room for fish. We also have an automated system which is Metaphase Finder with its dedicated PC and a software. Next we go on to the hematology department. The hematology department has been divided into three basic sections. The first section, as we are seeing here, is for cell counters and routine hematology. So we have 5-part differential fully automated LH750 as a cell counter. This is a dedicated system, automated system for blood groups, which is AutoView from Johnson & Johnson. This is the workstation mainly for microscopy, review of peripheral smears and bone marrows. We have Biorad variant 2, a dedicated system for doing hemoglobin electrophoresis. And again a dedicated system for glycosylated hemoglobin, again from Biorad D10. This is the blood coagulation section. Here we have fully automated coagulation system from Stago. This is the flow cytometry section. So here we have BD fax caliber for leukemia lymphoma panels, CD3, CD4, HLA-B27. We enter into the clinical chemistry department. This is our main sample receiving area. Samples once received here in the department are segregated. Those which are having common tests, which are for immunochemistry as well as routine biochemistry, goes on to this integrated platform of biochemistry as well as immunochemistry. While those which are purely immunology samples will now get segregated as on this line, where we have again series of architects, where all the immunology samples will get divided on these series of 4 main architects that we have. This is our FADIA system for thermoscientific for allergy testing. This is the section now for ELISA. On my right hand side you can see the entire platform for manual ELISAs. And on my left hand side now you have series of 2 automated instruments, which is for automated ELISAs from Euroimmun. On this platform we have Liaison, which is our main instrumentation for 25-hydroxy-vitamin D. This is the Imulite instrument, which is mainly used for triple and quadruple markers. Automated instruments, which are RXL and ConeLab, which are mainly used for routine clinical biochemistry. These are instruments which are bidirectionally interfaced and it doesn't require any manual feeding. We enter into the section for immunofluorescence. We have 2 systems fully automated for processing for indirect immunofluorescence slides. These are basically slides which are biochip slides having and incorporating tissue substrates, which will be used for testing ANA, DNA, ANCA and so on. We enter into the room for immunofluorescence microscopy. So we have 2 immunofluorescent microscopes. We enter into the section of atomic absorption spectrometry. Here we have an instrument which is graphite furnace atomic absorption spectrometry with Zeeman background correction. This is the instrument which we mainly use for testing of metals from biological samples, mainly serum, whole blood and urine. On my left hand side on this platform you can see the instruments which are mainly gel electrophoresis for using immunofixation tests, oligoclonal bands in CSF, this instrument is capillary electrophoresis for doing serum protein electrophoresis. This is automated immunoblot for doing Western blots and other immunoblot assays. We enter into the RI section. Here we have a fully automated gamma counter, which is 10 well gamma counter. This is the another RI processing room. This is the section for HPLC. So that's a dedicated instrument, HPLC instrument from Varian, which is currently used for water soluble vitamins like vitamin A and E. This is the workstation for all interface PCs. All the interfaces from all the 12 automated instruments are done through these 6 PCs, which are dedicated interface PCs. Here we have a walk-in cold storage for keeping reagents and kits for about 1 week's period, and a dry storage for various accessories required for various equipments. We enter into the mol bio department. In this section as well, various test processes and various parts of the testing process is been already segregated in different rooms. Currently we are seeing the hybridization room. Now further the department is now segregated into a mycobacteriology room, here we have dedicated instruments for diagnosis of tuberculosis. Mainly it is TMA-TB, transcript mediated amplification for tuberculosis from various biological samples. This is the PCR room where we have fully automated system, mainly rotor gene and Cobas Amplicor. Here we have a separate master mix room. So it's a dedicated room for preparation of master mix. So this definitely avoids any contamination. This is a dedicated room for complete automated extraction process of DNA as well as RNA. This is a section where we have complete automation for PCR, which is Roche Tachman. We enter into the surgical pathology department now. Here we have a separate grossing area. So all the surgical pathology specimens received are first grossed on this grossing table. Necessary sections as per the protocol recommended would be taken. And the tissue sections now will go for routine processing on fully automated systems for tissue processing. This is a section where we have preparation of tissue blocks and they are cut using a microtome. We have a fully automated system for cytology preparation, the thin prep cytology preparations by these fully automated system. Here is a dedicated system for staining of histopathology slides. This is the reporting area for doctors. Dr. Kirti Chadda is the head of the department for surgical pathology. This is our customer care department. So here we will receive calls from patients, doctors, as well as our sister labs, and all the queries will be handled here by the customer support team. Those queries which are more technically related will be escalated further to the doctor's team. The entire log of calls that we receive, there is a continuous monitoring system, as you can see it on this monitor, as to how many calls we receive, whether they are addressed regularly, and we can have a complete data on a monthly basis which is frequently monitored. This is the CT department. So this is the clinical trials department, as you can see here. We have a separate here you can see a separate room which is a separate dedicated CT accession room. So the CT samples are separately accessioned. This is the kit building area. So with that I complete the lab tour, and it was a pleasure showing you all the various departments and sections in this Mumbai Metropolis Laboratory premises. Thank you.